Imagine two friends who start their careers on the very same day. They have similar jobs, on the same salary, and even live in the same city. 20 years later, their lives look completely different. One has built savings, invested for the future, and enjoys financial security. The other is overwhelmed by debt, living paycheck to paycheck, and constantly wondering where their money goes. What caused such a dramatic difference? It wasn't a luck, it wasn't an intelligence, and it wasn't that one person earned millions more than other. More often than not, the difference comes down to a handful of everyday financial habits, small decisions that quietly shape our future. In this video, we'll explore 5 common mistakes that can hold people back, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. Mistake 1: Not having a budget. Think of your money as a team of workers. If you don't assign each dollar a purpose, it will eventually find one on its own, and often not the one you intended. Many people think budgeting means giving up everything they enjoy. In reality, a budget isn't about restriction, it's about awareness. It's simply a plan for your money before you spend it. Without a budget, it's easy to lose track of where your income goes. Small, everyday expenses like coffee, takeaway meals, online subscriptions, impulse purchases can slowly add up without you noticing. The solution doesn't have to be complicated. Track your income, list your essential expenses, set savings goals, and review your spending regularly. A simple budget gives you clarity and helps you make intentional decisions instead of reactive ones. Because when you know where your money is going, you are far more likely to reach where you want it to take you. Mistake 2: Living beyond your means. As our income grows, our spending often grows with it. It's called lifestyle inflation. A pay rise turns into a newer car, a bigger house, more expensive holidays, premium subscriptions. Before long, the extra income has disappeared. Earning more doesn't automatically make you wealthier. What matters is the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Living within your means doesn't mean avoiding every luxury or never treat yourself. It means making thoughtful choices so today's spending doesn't limit tomorrow's opportunities. Financial freedom isn't determined by your salary alone, it's shaped by the habits that follow it. Mistake 3: Neglecting your savings. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down, appliances stop working, medical bills appear without warning, jobs can change. Without savings, even a relatively small emergency can become a financial crisis. That's why having an emergency fund is so important. It provides breathing room when life doesn't go according to plan and reduces the need to rely on expensive borrowing. You don't need to save huge amounts overnight. Even small, consistent contribution can grow into a meaningful safety net over time. Automating your savings is one of the easiest ways to build this habit. When saving happens automatically, you're less likely to spend that money first. Mistake 4: Never investing. Saving money is important, but saving alone may not be enough. Over time, inflation gradually reduces what your money can buy. Imagine putting $100 in a drawer and leaving it there for 20 years. The number on that note hasn't changed, but its purchasing power almost certainly has. Investing gives your money the opportunity to grow instead of standing still. Diversifying across investments such as broad market funds, bonds, or other long term assets has historically helped many investors grow wealth while managing risk. Although all investments carry risk and returns are never guaranteed, the most valuable ingredients isn't funding the perfect investment. It's giving your investments enough time to benefit from long term growth. Mistake 5: Relying on high interest debt. Credit cards can be useful financial tools, but only when they're used responsibly. When balances aren't paid off, high interest charges can quickly make even small purchases more expensive. It can feel like you're making progress with every payment, but a significant portion may simply be covering interest instead of reducing what you owe. The longer that debt remains, the more difficult it can become to break free. Paying down high interest debt as early as possible can free up more of your income for savings and investing rather than interest payments. Building wealth rarely comes from one big decision. More often, it's a result of hundreds of small choices made consistently over time. Create a budget, live below your means, build an emergency fund, invest for long term, and be cautious with high interest debt. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be consistent, because the financial decisions you make today can shape the opportunities you have tomorrow. If you enjoy this video, consider subscribing to Behind the Money, where we explore the ideas, habits, and hidden forces that influence the way money works, one story at a time.